We're in a very hot and humid area of Gamescom right now. It's a little bit warm, it's a little bit too sweaty, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, how are you today? What are we seeing today?
Well, I'm pretty good. It's warm, and I'm here to present you Etherium, the next game of Tyndallus Interactive Studio, in which I work as a space dev commander in it.
How did you earn the name? Is that the official title?
Well, this is the official title according to the project that the two co-founders gave me for the convention. I'm honored.
I think you're going to keep that on your CV for the rest of your life.
I swear, this is definitely the most title you can have. This is the best one.
Give viewers a bit of background about the game.
Well, the background, yes, of course. In the distant future, you have three factions fighting against each other for the seize of the most powerful resource of energy in the universe, which is the Etherium. And each 1,000 years, extra-dimensional creatures come to lay enormous eggs on the ground of 6 planets that we call the deposits planets. From those eggs is extracted the Etherium. So, well, you have those three factions that are doing like a gold rush every 1,000 years for different purpose.
Okay. And is it a case of the player will then play as one of those three factions?
Yes, you play one of those three factions. Obviously, you can choose the one you want. And you have other factions that will be playable as NPC relied.
Okay. Now, how does the gameplay pan out? How does this experience pan out? What will players see?
Well, what the player will see, first of all, the player will see RTS in which we try to minimize as much as possible the micromanagement in it. Because according to Tyndallus Interactive Studio, strategic game winner is not the one which has the most dexterity in using the mouse and keyboard. So it's really focused on strategy and on micromanagement as you are managing division instead of managing single units.
Now, just prior to talking to you, we had seen a presentation with active aggression. And there was a similar sentiment touched upon there about the idea of RTS games being more sort of Twitch-oriented, fast-paced, and we've sort of moved away from what the origins of the genre was. I just wanted to know from yourself, I mean, why do you think that is? I mean, is that being a logical thing to see us move away from slow-paced gameplay to more fast-paced gameplay in RTS?
Well, the thing is, nowadays, players are trying to get the epic feeling of an RTS as well as the strategic feeling, but it's easier to play nowadays RTS, and then well, what can I tell you about it? This is a spatial question, man.
That's true enough. It's a more in-depth question. I feel we need to sit down, have a couple of drinks, really get into it.
We need to talk about this for a long time because this is really the core of the game.
Okay, well, talking about for your slower pace then, how have you guys tried to shrink down? You're saying about you're trying to shrink down the idea of micromanagement. Yes. How does that occur in the game?
Well, first of all, as I told you, you're managing divisions instead of single units. Because the best feeling for an RTS gamer, according to me, is when you're going for the epic final rush and you have like 3 or 4 of your guys lost in the woods and one is stuck behind the tree and something, you know. So this is firstly the division managing. Whatever you want to create is Etherium is just clicking on a button and clicking on deployment zone, you know. And you have, for example, division way of marching. You know, you have way of attacking. That is still simple. You just locate the guys you want to send somewhere, and you click on different buttons. You can make them walk like a straight, army division, and send them to attack, or just make them walk, and you know. Everything is set up to be like in 2 clicks done.
Now, the RTS genre is a very rich one with a rich heritage, and there's been plenty of games that have tried to be in the genre. What is it about, maybe for your game, what is it that you have to do to distinguish your game from all these other titles in the genre? I mean, what do you think is important to stand up and say, this is what makes my game my game?
Well, this is surprising you asking me this question, because what we have done with Etherium is we took all our favorite features in our Elders game and we tried to implement it into Etherium to make finally the bundle of what we preferred into one only game. So this is the first specific thing. The second one is we have randomly popping natural disasters on every planet of the Etherium. So, well, this is some new features.
Well, natural disaster certainly is a headline right there. Again, are those randomized then? They'll just occur at random points during matches?
Not at all, because you have a faction called the Intar, and the Intar has the special power to trigger those natural disasters as soon as you have enough command point, of course.
Powerful, powerful thing then. I mean, I guess people are going to favor that faction. What have the other two factions got that may want people to play them instead?
Well, the thing is, the first faction is called the Consortium. Those guys are ultra-capitalistic guys, and they took precedence over the nation using the Ethereum. So they have different way of, you know, battling, I should say. They are more money-oriented, so if you get your units crashed, you regain some % of the Ethereum that cost you this unit. So it makes this faction more rush-oriented, straight. And the last faction is called the Vectide Empire, and the Vectide is more total-oriented. So you can build more turrets in every place of the battlefield that you already control. And this is some guys prefer to wait people to come and crush them before go see and crush them then.
Listen, I think I'm going to leave you. I think we need to cool down here. It's genuinely sweating. You don't want to actually see the back of my shirt right now. It's disgusting. Listen, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.